YouTube viewers, it's Fern from the House of Glamour. Today we are going to do a retouch using the Dr. Miracles relaxer at your request. Someone wanted to see a touch up. So what we're going to do is a relaxer touch up. We're going to do a complete changeover on my client that just came in. She's actually a new client, so we're going to work with her. I'll be back to show you what we're going to do. These two will go together and we will move forward. So because I don't really know this client's hair, she's actually a new client to me. She was referred to me. So what I'm going to do with her hair is actually put a product on it called Block. It's actually called Color Block, but I'm going to actually use it to block her hair. Or you could use a conditioner or anything you have that will actually keep the product from it going over that. Because nobody's perfect and you will get some overlap product on other existing hair. So I don't know what she had going on, but I can tell there was some products on here before. So I'm going to use this Color Block or conditioner, whichever you have, and just put it on the hair that's existing. So let me show you how I'm going to do that, so you won't mistakenly use in the wrong thing. So in our case, we're going to use this Color Block. It's just like a cream, like conditioner. That's why you can use conditioner, and I would just put it right here on her hair, just where no product is going to get on. So this is the product can get on right there. So I'm just going to put this on sections of her hair just to protect it, because her hair has a lot of little things going on here, and I don't know what has happened here. It's just, I can just tell it was something that could have been done at home, or something happened, but it's definitely not something that I'm familiar with on this client, because I'm not used to her hair. We have to make a bond. Our clients, we get to know each other. So what I do is I will continue to add this block or conditioner, whichever one you have, and put it right on there. And notice I'm just putting it right there because she has like a mega amount of new growth. Her new growth is starts right about up in here. So I'm going to continue. So I'm going to continue putting this on, and we'll be back when that's all complete. Okay, so I finished with putting the block on her hair. If you notice, it's just a little wet there. So this is going to be our before picture of her. She came in, her hair is definitely needs some work done, and a trim and clean up her ends and so forth. She does have some breakage in little places, but we just probably put the block on because, like I said, none of us are perfect and none of us can totally avoid it. But we put the block down enough to give that enough new growth coverage, okay? So very short. Okay, so now because her back looks like it was priorly breaking from some other product, I'm going to skip that for now and just move up because of the damage that may have been on her hair. And all we're doing is the new growth, and that's it. If we can find it, because it's so thick inside here, and we're trying our best to actually keep that hair only at the new growth only. And my reason for using the Dr. Miracles Renewal is because I found using it on some of my clients who have had this hair problem with regular use and going to get it done professionally, I find the hair does do a lot better. I have seen good results. So being that this is a new client, we wanted to do something on her that's going to work for us because she's new for me and I don't know what she had in her hair. So again, what I'm doing is actually the new growth. We already based her. We already put the base around her edges, on her ears. And what we're going to do now is get this product in here and try to get it done in record time. I'll be back. So if you notice, I put the product right here. Actually, if your eye can actually catch this, you can see her new growth is as far as here. But right now, we're not going to worry about this. We're more going to be concerned about this right now, and then we'll work on that. We're going to bring it down there eventually. Okay, so now that we got most of the relaxer through her hair, as I told you, I'm doing this part for last, but now I'm going to put the product back there because we want that to get evened out with the rest of her hair. So we're going to start that product right back there on them in this area back here. And so all I'm going to do with her, and if you notice, like where I put that product and I still got that little wave, I'm just going to take this relaxer in the brush and just brush this in. I'm not going to comb it. I'm not going to dab through it like anything else because we're dealing with hair that's got something else going on. But I'm just going to work with it and just continue to do a smoothing here with my hands. And I'm going to go up inside here and show you what I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. Let's see the little wave pattern right there. It's because when she did it at home, apparently missed a lot of places. So we're going to put it here. Sometimes, you know, body heat will break this down too. So I'm just going to dive through this and just get it to where we want it to be. And just get those rough edges that's up to that point smoothed out. So, and that's what she has. She has some rough edges, some rough areas that just need a little more attention. And you don't need a comb for this. You just got to work it just to get her hair under control. You can see that little wave pattern is right up into there. We want to get that smooth because we don't. This smooth hair here and that wavy hair there and that smooth hair, it breaks off. So to avoid breakage, you want to bring that texture to this texture and that texture. So you're going to let it work it in there. That's all. So I'm going to continue moving on, and I will be back to show you our progress. Okay, so I want to show you guys what you might run across if you're doing this yourself. If you notice, as I told you earlier, she has a lot of excess hair that's new growth. It kind of went a little further. So what I'm doing is I'm still using that brush to smooth out because I don't want to go too much in there because we know there's something here. But if you notice, this is really wavy. So what I've been doing is just taking a small section and I'm just using my brush and I'm just smoothing it right out with the brush, and I'm bringing it up just a little bit so we can get some kind of texture out of that hair, so it'll be a lot easier to blend together. And by the time we're done, all this should come together. Just so she won't have crinkle, straight crinkle. So again, there's another section right there. And all we're going to do is we're just going to blend it in just like this. Just bring it up just a tiny bit into that existing hair that has that wave pattern. See there? That wave pattern stopped right about there. And just bring it right there. That's all we want to do. So we're going to continue doing this. I'm going to get this off, be back and show you. Okay, so this is what we have now after we did the relaxer and straightened out all that crinkly and what's going on there. So now we take the packet of the reconstructor, and this is required to stay on for at least 20 minutes. And her hair, I suggest, definitely needs it because, like I said, we don't know what she has done at home, but we want to make sure we get what we can get out of the package, everything in this kind. Then we're going to comb it through her hair to make sure she got every bit covered. Okay, so I put the reconstructor on her hair, and as I said, I just get the most out of it. I like to comb it through so she can get full penetration on as many strands as possible, because her hair has went through some traumatic trauma somewhere. So this will help her in that instance. Because you see those little short pieces, that's something that she had happen somewhere else. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll put this on and put in a little knot. And we're going to put it under a plastic cap. So if you should do the Dr. Miracles at home, do it so far what you see, and then put the plastic cap, and she'll sit for 20 minutes with this on. Okay? We shall return shortly. So when you do the Dr. Miracles Renewal Relaxer, make sure you follow all instructions. Follow the paper that comes with it. Okay, so if you're doing it at home, you want to make sure you are definitely using the mask and the reconstructor. So that goes on for 20 minutes, the reconstructor, and then when that comes off, we're going to go in with the mask. Because see, everything is labeled for you. So you're going with the mask, and that'll be on for 10 minutes. The first one, 20. Because assuming her hair is severely damaged, I would do it anyway, but her hair is severely out of control. So we're going to just try to make it work by putting the treatments on her, and step by step. And so we're going to keep you posted as to how she's doing. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so now we're back. I rinsed her out. I gave her both treatments, the mask and the reconstructor. So her hair feels good. So what I'm getting ready to do now is... Actually, that wasn't part of the plan. This is a little bit of temporary rinse, and this is what we're using. Most people are familiar with this one. This is called Darkest Brown. So being that we want this brown covered, I'm going to add a little bit of color into that brown, which is like a little black. It's like a pigment, and it just kind of helps us give a little more depth to her color up front. So we're going to do that. And I like to start from the very front because the hair in the front is the hardest to take color, so it's the gray. So that's where I'm going to go right up inside there and start coloring that gray. And we're just going to use just that darkest brown, and this will stay on probably no more than 30 minutes. And we're going to give her some, get rid of all that gray that's up in there, and we'll continue doing this, and we'll be back to show you what we're doing. So what I'm doing so far is I've actually applied this color throughout her hair to give her some even color, because she pretty much gets the rinse. And so we're trying to get things to blend in a little better here. Alrighty, so this is where we are now. So we rinsed her out, and her hair is a lot better, a lot softer. Now we're getting ready to put the Miracle Shine on there. And this is what it looks like. It's just a clear shine that helps with her hair. So, and I like to focus around the edges because they tend to dry out a lot faster on people. And I like putting it on moist hair because I like the way it penetrate into the hair. So what I'm going to do is get her blow dried, and we'll be back to show you what our next step is. Okay, so what I've done with her now is I blew her dry, trimmed her ends. She wants to keep her length. She didn't realize she has such beautiful hair underneath all that poof in there. But what I'm going to get ready to do now is I'm going to flat iron her and some body in her hair. She doesn't want much cutting, which I say like put some layers in here, do a little something. But you guys can be the judge and tell me what you think. Also, I blew her dry with this dryer with a little comb on it, and I kept the heat at a low to medium. I didn't make it too hot for her. And then we're going to use the flat iron, and we're going to keep that at a low medium heat too. Just probably at like the number. Mine feel like the 50, so we'll keep it at between 25 and 20 to keep it just warm. Okay, so we're going to get her finished, and we will be back to show you the end results very shortly. Okay, so I just want to show you guys the style we decided to come up with. So the curl iron, I'm just using this flat iron to actually just give her some little spinny curls, I call them. Just something loose enough so she can wrap it later, because she doesn't want to cut the length off, and that's fine with me. And all I'm doing is just going in there with the heat once, and then I'm going back and I'm just making it a little, like a candy curl or whatever you want to call it, a giant barrel, and we're letting it go. Okay, so we're going to continue finishing up. Okay, so this is our finish. She chose to have it done with these big giant barrel curls. Long hair, you know how that is. And pardon the camera moving. That's the back. Very curly and soft. And that's her other side. And that's it. She doesn't want much of her face showing, so I won't show it. But this is what we got. Beautiful hair. So, if you like this video, a thumbs up and subscribe. And thanks for watching Fern from the House of Glamour.